Heather Boswell was a seasoned explorer, known for her daring expeditions into uncharted territories. Her passion for pushing the boundaries of exploration led her to incredible discoveries across the globe. For Heather Boswell, a routine training exercise turned into a nightmare when she came face to face with one of the ocean's deadliest predators, a shark. Heather Boswell, just 19 years old, working in the galley of a research ship that was exploring the depths of the ocean. Heather Boswell was living the dream, spending a 6-month term with the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration aboard the ship Discoverer. Her job might not have been the most glamorous, but it gave her a chance to be a part of something bigger, to witness the wonders of the sea firsthand. Little did she know that her journey would take a terrifying turn when a great white shark would come crashing into her life, changing it forever. March 23, 1994 was a seemingly ordinary day on the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration research ship Discoverer as it cruised through the Pacific Ocean, around 300 miles east of Easter Island. But little did the crew know that a terrifying encounter with one of the ocean's most fearsome creatures was about to take place. As 9 members of the crew took a break from their duties to go for a refreshing open ocean swim, 3 of their colleagues monitored them from a rigid inflatable boat, scanning the waters for any signs of danger. Meanwhile, another crew member kept a watchful eye from aboard the ship. The sun beat down on the calm turquoise waters as the crew frolicked in the waves, blissfully unaware of the danger lurking just beneath the surface. Most of the swimmers had been in the water for over an hour, with Heather Boswell having spent about 45 minutes enjoying the cool embrace of the ocean. It was then that disaster struck in the form of a massive great white shark that suddenly appeared on the scene. At first, the crew thought it was all a joke when someone yelled out, "Shark!" But as the enormity of the situation became apparent, panic set in, and fear spread through the swimmers like wildfire. Meanwhile, on the boat, the monitor heard a second warning cry out across the water. "I'm not kidding, there's a shark." The shark was now closing in on Heather Boswell, who was blissfully unaware of the danger that was lurking just 25 feet away from her. The crew on the boat watched in horror as the great white approached Boswell, ready to strike at any moment. As the crew of the Discoverer scrambled to safety, Boswell found herself in a nightmare beyond her wildest imaginings. She had heard the second call for the shark, and she knew what was about to happen, but nothing could have prepared her for the horror that was about to unfold. The boat crew had picked up several swimmers, and had watched in horror as the great white submerged and then resurfaced, grabbing Boswell by the ankle. Desperately, a member of the crew reached out with a stick, hoping to save her from the jaws of the predator, but it was too late. The shark had already clamped down on her leg, pulling her underwater and shaking her with ferocious force. Boswell later recalled that the shark was chewing on her leg, tearing at her flesh with razor-sharp teeth. Despite the pain and terror, Boswell managed to fight her way through the surface, gasping for air as the shark continued to circle her. The boat crew attempted to rescue her from a great white shark, but the shark continued to attack. The shark's jaws tightened around her leg, crushing bone and tearing flesh. Boswell heard a sickening pop, and her left leg was bitten off. A crew member heard the warning and rushed to the scene. He fired rounds at the shark, but it veered away and swam around the ship's stern. The crew member followed the shark, killing it, ending in a heart-stopping thriller. The shark attack had left Boswell with severe injuries. The medical team worked tirelessly to stabilize Boswell, who had lost a substantial amount of blood and was unresponsive. As they began preparing her for medical evacuation, her fragile state caused her blood pressure to drop to an alarming level, and the medical team had to perform CPR to keep her alive. Heather Boswell's shark attack was a harrowing and traumatic experience that left her with life-changing injuries. However, the quick thinking and actions of the crew aboard the Discoverer and the medical team that treated her played a crucial role in saving her life. Their bravery and dedication to helping Boswell in her time of need cannot be overstated.